Hello, my lovely people. Thanks for joining me again. So today I want to talk a little bit about where you start, where you come from to a certain degree, those first steps. In business, oftentimes when you're pitching your business to somebody or you're talking to other professionals or business owners, you're told, don't tell your whole life story from beginning to end. Talk more about where you're going, what you plan to do, the value you can provide, right? That's what you want to talk about in business. But most of us really aren't there. Most of us have no idea how to get there. How do you even get to that point where you can have a value proposition? Whether you're a business owner or you're just a human being who works a regular job or an overnight job or a very difficult job, a job that pays you a little or a job that pays you a lot, or whether you're a parent or whether you're just becoming an adult and moving into your own apartment, no matter who you are, you have value to add to this world, right? But a lot of us don't understand that. We're not even there. We're so hurting. We are in so much pain. We are troubled by all of the challenges around us in this world. We can't even fathom getting to that point. So I do want to talk a little bit about those beginning steps, a little bit about where to start. So I have three things that I want to talk about. One is the awareness needs to come about the fact that every single human being, no matter who you are, it is human nature. No matter what you believe in, whether you believe we were created by a creator, whether you believe we have evolved, it does not matter what you believe in. We have the ability to choose. That's the key word there, choose. We as humans have the ability to choose how we are going to respond to our circumstances. And that is, without a shadow of a doubt, a fact. You don't choose your circumstances. You can't choose them you don't have control over everything. You don't have control over the family you were born into. You don't have control over the events that will happen to you in your life, no matter how traumatic or how amazing. You don't have control over getting in a car accident. You don't have control over the feelings that you might have. Sometimes those feelings just emerge. Right? Like some people, you could have two people in the same scenario and one person might feel angry and one person might not feel anything. Those feelings come up and those sometimes we can't control, right? Because some of us may have mental illness. Some of us may have emotional disturbances or challenges. That's everybody, right? Maybe you're not clinically depressed. Maybe you're just really sad. Maybe you have bipolar. Maybe you get anxious and nervous, and who wouldn't in this world, right? Those are all things that are out of your control. But you 100% have control over how you choose to respond to those circumstances. Now, that's not easy, but first comes the awareness. You have to grasp that idea that you do have control over how you respond. No one's puppeteering your body around. And the power, whether you want to say it's in yourself, whether you want to say, in my opinion, I think it comes from our Creator. But collectively, across the board, people that believe in many different things can agree that the power within us to choose how we respond to a situation and to choose how we're going to perceive a situation, we can do that, right? No one has control over that but us. So I encourage you to really, really think about that you have the ability to choose how you will respond to every situation, right? You have to become aware of that first. So if you're on that first step, if you're in the beginning of your journey to figuring out how to develop yourself, how to enjoy life a little more, how to get to the point where you can even think about a value proposition, whether it be for your business or for your life and what value you have to add, you need to become aware of that, okay? Because this is going to help you in so many ways. I might not be the one who's going to deliver this message in a way that's going to resonate with you. I don't remember exactly when this resonated with me, probably over the course of the last decade, during times that I was reading books, during times of prayer, during times of trouble. I don't know exactly when I figured it out, but you do have the ability to choose, and that is a blessing in so many ways. So remember, you're in control of how you respond to every situation, every circumstance, all of those things that are out of your control. Okay, number 2, the other thing I want to talk about was just, this is a big one. This is a deep one. So take it as you like. This life that we live is sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. It's far more wonderful than you could ever imagine. Now, when you break down the word wonderful, right, it kind of means 2 different things, right? Wonderful means like amazing, fantastic, and then it also means uncertainty to a certain degree, right? It means mystery. You wonder what it's all about. And what I want you to get from this is to understand that you don't know it all. I don't know it all. Not any human on the universe, on the earth, in the universe. Let's see if there might be other humans somewhere. We have no idea. That's the point. We don't know it all. So maybe it could benefit you some to spend less time, energy, and effort trying to prove other people wrong and trying to prove that you know something without a shadow of a doubt, and just understand that you don't know everything. Nobody does. And this life is wonderful because, and I do believe that it's wonderful because we don't know it all. Because you can go to the top of a mountain and see such a beautiful masterpiece, regardless of what you believe in, whether you believe that God created that or whether you believe that nature created itself. Either way, we can both agree that it is a masterpiece and it is amazing. And we're really unsure because we're not all-knowing beings. We're just not. And that's why we have questions. That's why we have the ability to learn and to develop. And we should look at that as a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. We live in an amazing world. And it's far more wonderful than you could ever imagine. And maybe at this point in your life, you're so consumed with the things that are right around you, with all the negativity, with all of the challenges, with all of the fear, with all of the anxiety, with all of the uncertainty. Look at it as a wonderful thing because the possibilities are endless. So I just encourage you to think about the fact that this life is far more wonderful than you could ever imagine. We do not know everything. We don't know it all. So approach your life, approach your conversations, approach your attitude, approach every part of your life that you are approaching. Approach it with knowing that this life is wonderful, even in all of its uncertainty. Okay, and then number 3, I want to talk about the fact that love is crucial. So in these first steps, right, you got to be aware. You got to be aware of certain things, and that awareness that you have the ability to choose how you respond to every situation, no matter what the circumstances, no matter how difficult. You do have the choice to respond a certain way. That's up to you, how you respond. Then remember, this life is wonderful, far more wonderful than you could ever imagine. And we don't have all of the answers. We don't know it all. So I want you to approach this life with that kind of idea in your head, that it's amazing, and look at it that way. And then I want you to remember that love is crucial. Your life, your family, you need to love them. You need to love your life. You need to love your family. You need to love your enemies. You do. And now many people will disagree with me on this, but you do need to love your enemies. You need to love your coworkers. You need to love your customers. You need to love those who are serving you when you walk into Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's or anywhere and those people are cranky and they might not be the most loving people towards you. Love those people. Love on your children. Love on your coworkers. Love on your customers if you're the one behind the counter. Everyone deserves to be loved. And when we do more of that, not only are you positively impacting that person that you're loving on, you're filling your soul. You are fulfilling that need that every single one of us has to love one another. And if you're going to argue that that is not beneficial, at least go out and try it, and not just once, and pick out the one person who's most cranky and say, I loved on this person and they were a a-hole to me, because that's not the point. The point is that you want to do it not wanting anything in return. When you can love someone not wanting or needing love in return, oh my goodness, it is so fulfilling. So love all of the people around you, whether or not they're loving you in return. And you're going to feel joy. You're going to feel peace. You're going to feel what love really is. Because it should not be about physical looks. It should not be about your status. It should not be about how much money you have. It should not be about what you can do for me. I want to love you, and I love every single one of you watching this. I do. I truly love you. Because that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to love each other. Look what's happening around us because we don't. Do you need to seek justice for things that are wrong? Yes. Can you do that in a loving way? Yes. I love you all. I want you to think about your journey and your first few steps. And I hope that this resonates with you. I'm not going to dive into my whole life story yet. I will at some point. I'll probably slowly go through different things. But I want you guys to remember these 3 things. Being aware that you have the ability to choose how you will respond to every situation in your life, no matter how difficult. Just the concept first. Just be aware that that is something that we have the ability to do as human beings. And remember how wonderful this life is in all of its uncertainty. Look at it as wonderful, amazing, beautiful, and mysterious. We don't have all the answers. And then remember that love is crucial. Love everybody. Love. Just love, love, love. If your thoughts are consumed with social media, with the news, with the negativity, guess what? You are not allowing yourself to be fulfilled in a way where you can make a positive impact to those around you to the fullest of your ability. That's just the truth, in my opinion. If you think that I'm wrong, feel free to comment. I just want to spread love, and that's what I want to do, and I want to encourage you guys to do that because you will feel so good inside. So, I love you all. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. Think about these things, and I'll see you the next time I have a video. Bye.